listen to that inner voice. Even if somebody gives you the whole plan, you won't be able to execute that. Why? Because you are the one that has to execute that. Nobody will come to you and say, why are you not doing that? There will be people asking you for some time, but ultimately everything comes back to you because you are the one who has to push yourself, and that push is coming from your internal self. Now let's come to the point how this self keeps you healthy, wealthy and wise. Wise by taking lessons, right? Healthy by giving you a balance of mind, body and soul, where it tells you what to eat and what to not. So healthy, wise. How about wealthy? Wealthy means wisdom plus the abundance, and the abundance could be of peace, it could be of money, it could be happiness, it could be anything that keeps your heart or you in bliss. So when I talk about money, if you run behind money and start to create ways in your mind, like how can I become a millionaire, you would reach to a point by applying those methods, but ultimately one day they all would come to an end. Why? Because your mind can only think from what all is present and what you see, but it cannot create something new. There would be surely one day where your mind will be running out of ideas. After that, there would be no execution. Why? Because you don't have any more thoughts. So, unlimited thoughts and unlimited ideas come from the infinite entity that you are. Soul will give you ideas that will help you to bring infinite abundance and money in your life. It will give you something very high where you would be using your whole life to reach that ladder. That is how important yourself is. So it will create something that is valuable for everybody. It brings you money, it brings you food, it also helps you to travel, connect to people. So it is helpful for you and also for this world. So you're doing something very big if you're connecting with yourself, because it is endless. Endless thoughts, endless ideas, and you're on toes. You're not sleeping because the dream is so big and the fire is coming inside, and you're just executing everything in a click. So this is how important the self is. Everything is provided to you by yourself, even healing. So healing means you start to feel good. You start to convert everything that is degenerated in your life and pick that up and convert into like regeneration of things, either by thinking good thoughts or taking good diet or even connecting to people who give you a very good environment for your growth. So like banyan tree is growing in a mushy environment. It cannot grow in fresh waters. That is how unique you are. You cannot grow in one environment, but there would be another environment where you just grow and grow and grow. So the environment that you are in, it matters. So this self feeds you with unconditional love no matter how many mistakes you have done in your life. It teaches you everything, it provides you everything in your hands and makes you powerful, that you start to respect that self. That is why I keep always emphasizing on this self. this self is everything that you need to know about, to learn about, which brings you everything in your life at correct, perfect time that your mind cannot think of ever. So this planet Earth needs people who believe in their self, who know that there is something hidden inside and they reveal the secrets to themselves and are bigger than what is money, what is their position today in a company, failures, and what not. You become the provider to the world, and you're not stuck to something which is narrow. So, you are the creator of your destiny. I always say that, because it is the self who will guide you to that destiny where you can change your fit, which are pre-existing things in your life, into something which the world has never seen. So your confidence is coming from yourself inside. No matter what, there is a power inside you that tells you keep moving. Why? Because it cannot see you fall down. It cannot see you cry. It cannot see you stuck in a very small place if you are made for something very big. Because you don't know today what you are made for. Until and unless you hear that self, you won't know what you are made for. You will know what you are made for when you start to hear to that pure self. That will make you not big. It will give you space in the hearts of the people, like Nelson Mandela, like Mahatma Gandhi, like Shah Rukh Khan, like Katy Perry, Justin Bieber. They all are people who operate from their heart because they know there is something inside them which is coming out. So it's not about sticking to something which is creating fear. The self is kicking your fear out. So you have to become bigger than your fears. And let self control your mind, because mind has the fear. Mind has everything that you're afraid to lose. Once you're out of that, nobody in the world can stop you to take control over what you want to be in your life. And what you want to be in your life is also given you by the self. So, the self is so powerful. I hope and I am sure that I have given you something which is very valuable, and that is what is meant by self. So the self, always powerful, unstoppable, unbeatable, unshakable, because it's your heart. So be who you are, be truly who you are, and follow yourself and become whatever you want in your life. So self, myself. Thank you so much for listening, and let me know if you have questions. And be your true